The office that combats human trafficking was just gutted by Trump, and that's not the only way he's used his power to protect perpetrators of sexual violence. While we focused on the Epstein files, the Trump administration slashed the State Department's office to monitor and combat trafficking in persons, which is responsible for coordinating efforts across other agencies like the DOJ to stop sex and labor trafficking. Sources say that half of the workers were fired and the other half were demoted, and we're already seeing repercussions. What's interesting is that prior to Trump, human trafficking was a consistent talking point from the Republican Party. Figures like Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Senator Joni Ernst, and Lindsey Graham have all made anti-trafficking a huge part of their agendas. Even Pam Bondi did as Florida's Attorney General. But now many are solidly in Trump's court, the same guy who allowed the misogynistic and alleged traffickers, the Tate brothers, to come back into the U.S. And this administration has done more than cut one office to weaken anti-trafficking efforts. That big, beautiful bill that Trump just signed ended almost 70 programs and cut more than $500 million in funding used to combat child labor and sex trafficking. Meanwhile, it gave tax cuts to the rich and added more funds to ICE. The same ICE that makes it harder for people to report sex and labor trafficking. Under Trump and Homan, survivors are not only more afraid to report their perpetrators because they could be deported, but new ICE directives also weaken protections for survivors in general. This means that survivors are less likely to apply for visas because their information will be in government systems. And new analysis shows that visas for survivors of human trafficking who cooperate with law enforcement are also being issued at record lows. Epstein files might be the gateway to recognizing that the Trump administration is launching a systemic attack on stopping human trafficking.